Hi, everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here. And today I'm going to talk about, you know, this one thing that, uh, always, seems to happen. Oh, well. You should watch, you should watch AEW. I don't really like AEW. Why not? They got former WWE wrestlers. So does many other uh, every other skilled wrestling business out there. Doesn't mean I should watch it. Oh, you do know WWE's the losing side. WWE's not the losing side, not anymore. And if there was a losing side, WWE wouldn't be a losing side anymore. I mean, what is it with you IW followers, now AW followers, believing that there is a winning side and a losing side? You've been believing for 20 years that WWE is the losing side for IW. Now for about 2 years, soon to be 3 years for AW followers believing it, since it is. Well, let's talk about that. First off, AW had CM Punk get in a fight with Kenny Omega and Nick Buck and Mac Buck, alright? Along with Ace Steel. And they're all held up. He's out wounded again, too. On top of that, they have Christian Cage out wounded, Adam Page out wounded, they got CM Punk out wounded again, Thunder Rosa out wounded again, and she likes to go around and strike folks too hard in the ring. Also, you have wrestlers who are unhappy with their bookings and how they're being written. And you don't really hear that much from WWE about that. Oh, well, WWE's got Big E Langston and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and and Becky Lynch out wounded. And I guess Edge out wounded from what I hear. Well, that might be true. But you don't hear about any W wrestlers being angry over their booking and writing in the show now. And you don't hear anything about Vince McMahon doing his stuff anymore or Johnny Ace doing his stuff anymore. I know some of you AW followers out there like to talk about how Shao Kahn and Anthony Khan can't do any wrong, and how Sensei Dutt and Pat Black and DJ Marshall, and Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross can't do any wrong, and how the only ones doing wrong these days is Stephanie McMahon and Nick Kong and Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Kevin Dunn and Brother Love and Michael P.X. Hayes and Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg and Christina Carrero, which is bullshit. You all folks have this double standard where everything in AEW is alright when it's not. And I'll give it to you, WWE did have its hang-ups over the years. And yes, Vince McMahon was in the middle of a lot of its hang-ups. And I'll give it to you that Johnny Ace was in the middle of the hang-ups. And that both Vince McMahon and Johnny Ace were both guilty of the same deeds and the same behaviors. But one's withdrawn, one's fired, and everything seems to be good now. And yes, Big E Langston, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Becky Lynch are out wounded. It is what it is. But at least you don't got no wrestlers bitching about their booking and writing on the show. And you don't hear too many folks asking to be let go. You can't say that to the AEW side. Because all I heard is that Kenny Omega, Nick Buck, and Mac Buck won out. Maxwell Jacob Friedman has said it many times how he would like to go to WWE one day. And oh yeah, but we still have a lot of big good wrestlers. I mean, we still have Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. We still have, folks like that. Yeah, we still got Marcus Jacob Friedman. Yeah, and you're believing that they're going to, you're believing that those four are going to fill the stead. It's not going to make up for having Christian Cage, Adam Page, CM Punk out, and Thunder Rosa out again. That's not going to make up for the fighting that's been going on for some time. You know, it's bullshit. You know, AEW's not flawless, WWE's not flawless, and if you still think that Shao Kahn and Anthony Kong still can't do any wrong, well then, that's wrong if you believe that. AEW will get back up to where it's been. AEW will start fighting WWE again. You'll see. Dynamite and Rampage or whatever, or Strike, or Might or Overtake will get back in the watch time. Yeah, but that's kind of hard to do. And you yeah, well, Raw and SmackDown already started getting back up in the watch time, and it's only going up, not going down. You know, and if all you AEW followers, or some of you out there, are just yielding for WWE to have another hang up so you can shield AEW from its hang ups, which they got some, well, you're going to have to be yielding for some time, I guess. And if you still think that Shao Kahn and Anthony Kong are running AEW more good than Stephanie McMahon and Nick Kong are running WWE, well, I guess that's your belief, your thought. No truth to back it up. You know? And at the end of the day, before we end this film, it's not like AEW out there is really outdoing WWE that much. It's not like their dolls and their film games are outselling WWE's dolls and film games. It's not like their house shows and live shows are outdoing WWE's house shows and live shows. It's not like all their shirts and caps and hats and boots and shoes and shorts and longs are outselling WWE's ones. Not like AEW has any books that are outselling WWE's books. And not really like their wrestling's outdoing WWE's wrestling. Yeah, I just gave my thought on AEW and their leadership and their hang-ups with a AEW follower, and what some AEW followers out there happen to believe or happen to think, or what some will say. But if you like AEW, then it's all good to you. Alright? If you like this film, follow me over here at Jordan Long Show. Watch the last film I made yesterday over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.